Inside this box is a driver which I think had a huge role in its development. Well, maybe. Let's do it, and let's do it now. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. Guys, first things first, I'd like to warmly welcome you all back to the channel. I hope you're all safe, I hope you're all incredibly well, and I hope you guys can get into boxes better than I can, because this is a bit of a struggle. In today's video, there we go. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about a driver which I think potentially I had a huge role in its development and its well, you may have seen this somewhere else. Guys, just before we get started, if you are new to the channel, I'd like to warmly welcome you to the channel. And if you're not new to the channel, I'd like to also welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, why not hit that subscribe button below? Because that way you won't miss any of the great golf related content I bring to you guys 365 days a year. Now I'm going to stop saying channel, but you could leave us a like if you do enjoy this anyway. Today, guys, the EXS Tour Edge Pro. Now you may remember earlier in the year I reviewed the Tour Edge Exotics EXS 220 due to popular demand, and oh, I'd love that bit as well. That's probably the best bit. That's probably the best bit of any new club. Anyway, and you may remember this. That was nice. Quite like that one. Lovely shape. A little bit high spin. One thing I will say is obviously this driver is set to be max MOI. It has the weight at the back, very similar to the Cobra Speed Zone Extreme, and most drivers do have a kind of forgiving option, don't they? It would be interesting to see if they released a sub-zero version or a low spin version and move that weight forwards, because some of the shots there, I feel like I've hit that pretty good. I'm looking down there because the numbers are down there, and that spun at like 3,500, which is high. But if we could move that there, maybe. I know. Now, I'm not saying that I had a huge, massive, spectacular role in this club even coming about, because I probably didn't. This was probably well underway before I even did the review. But I do feel like it's much needed. I do feel like it hopefully will be a huge step forward for some of the better players who want to use the Tour Edge Exotics clubs. And I can't wait to test it. So guys, that is exactly what today we are going to do. Now, if you would like to see me test this head-to-head against a standard Tour Edge Exotics EXS 220, can't believe I just reeled that off in one because it took me ages in the actual review. But if you do want to see that, then make sure you do drop us a like on this video and just comment below, compare. And that's exactly what we'll do. We'll compare this Exotics Tour Edge EXS Pro 440cc. So it's basically like a sub-zero version. Where did I hear that before? It would be interesting to see if they released a sub-zero version. Oh, yeah. And we'll compare it against the 460cc head, which I did very much enjoy. It didn't quite perform to my liking, but for the price, we couldn't really argue. What's the price on this bad boy? We'll get to that. First things first, let's have a tidy up, because Tom's done a grand job of tidying this studio up. Tom, if you're watching, well done, lad. Let's keep it tidy. Probably a pretty good time to say that it does come with a full adjustable sleeve, because you do get this adjustable key with it as well. So we have it set on 9.5 degrees, which should be absolutely perfect for me, to be fair. And you also get this 6 gram adjustable weight that you can move into a fade or a draw setting, depending on how you want to play it. So I will talk to you about the technology, but before all that, let's have a first hit. So interestingly, one of the big talking points about this golf club isn't just that first drive that I've hit with it. Actually, one of the big talking points is that there is only 1,000 pieces of these worldwide, so you're going to do well to get hold of one. However, you can go online and order one. This isn't a sales pitch, this isn't a sponsored video. $399. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's not expensive. I don't know. The guys who I've spoken to at Tour Edge have said that it is designed to go at 500 RPM less, so it's designed to obviously spin less. It's designed for that player with the quicker club head speed, the quicker ball speed, who's trying to just send those kind of knuckle balls out there. That was a knuckle ball. So as you'll see here, the club head is a lot sleeker, it is a lot smaller, it's what they class as tour defined, and it's just that little bit deeper as well. So for me, it almost looks like the old Callaway Flash Sub-Zero. In fact, it looks exactly like the Callaway Epic Flash Sub-Zero, which is a great thing because I absolutely love the look of the Callaway Epic Flash Sub-Zero. The one that got away, kinda. Got to say, it does look great down at the golf ball. And I've absolutely pummeled that one as well. Both of those shots spinning around the 2,800 mark, which is exactly what I would want from a driver realistically if I'm going to game it out on the golf course. Just like the EXS 220, we do have the diamond cut face, we do have the carbon weave on top. It has the BETA titanium face, or Beta titanium face, or Beta titanium face, and an 811 titanium body. That means absolutely nothing to me, but they've put it on there, so it must be important, so I thought I'd tell you guys and let you decide for yourselves. It also comes with a sound diffusion bar. So I guess that is why it sounds. It sounds actually a little bit kind of tinny, which I don't particularly mind. That's gone left, by the way. It sounds actually a little bit tinny, which I don't particularly mind. It's definitely a different sound to other drivers with kind of carbon tops and carbon everywhere. The M5? What year are we in? The TaylorMade Sim is more of a thud. The Callaways are more of a thud. These are more of a kind of ting, but that is entirely dependent on what you like to hear when you hit a golf shot, so I can't really kind of review that for you, but as Alex Etchers would call it, the ultimate scientific sound test. I am science. Right, I've got to say the numbers are looking pretty good for this. Let's try and send some out the park and see how it goes. That's left again. That is absolutely a rocket. Obviously I've sent it left, but yeah, yes. So you will see here that I've got the Tour Edge Exotics EXS Pro in the Tensai orange shaft, which I do quite like actually. It's a 60 gram stiff shaft and it seems to be performing pretty well in the heat of the summer. These are the shafts you can get it in. I was going to just read them out, but I couldn't really remember them all. So we've got the Tensai orange, the Tensai 70 gram orange, Project X Hazardous Smoke in 5.5, 6 and 6.5, don't fall off. And I'm assuming that they don't come with an upcharge because it doesn't say anything on the website about an upcharge, and that's where you get them from. So basically there's no upcharge on those at all. High off the face. I tell you what, it's gained some spin, it's lost some speed, but we're in the fairway. I'm going to take that all day from this diamond face. Diamonds. So guys, I can go into absolute depths about the technology with this club for you, but really there's not that much more in here than there is in the standard EXS 220, apart from this awesome head shape, this awesome 440cc head shape. It really does look very nice. And I joked at the beginning, the title of this video, it's all a bit of a joke about how I inspired this golf club. I'm not gonna lie guys, I definitely didn't, but it is great to see companies like Tour Edge cater for a wider audience of people now. These things are gonna be competing, I think, the way it's performing for me anyway. I can't complain with this. Look at that. Look at that. Definitely swinging fast today, but yeah. And also one thing which I've got to say as well, and I don't know if I've had anything to do with this again, probably not, because I'm irrelevant really, but on the box of the last one, pretty sure it said guaranteed longer, especially when on the box it says guaranteed longer. For me, that's definitely a challenge, and I challenged that. I was like, guaranteed longer than what? That's basically what I called the video, and now it doesn't say guaranteed longer. If I hide my address, it basically says pound for pound, nothing comes close. So yeah, there's another positive. See, I felt like I nailed that one, and this is something which I got off the standard EXS, the spin. Oh, so let's move that. I was finding that the spin on some shots just didn't really add up, like it just kind of added 500 for no reason. That's the first time this has happened with the 440 head, but it's still gone a very long way for me with kind of those numbers and that spin, so quite impressed. Let's hit 3 more, then let's take a look at the numbers all together. And also guys, hit those comments below. Do you want to see me test this against the standard version? Do you want to see me test this against the Callaway, against the TaylorMade, against the Titleist, a Ping, a Callaway, a Mizuno? I got excited then, but let me know what you want to see me test it against. Where are all those T's going? Every time, UT. I think one thing I would have liked to see with it, and this is just me being kind of me, is maybe like a limited edition head cover. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with this, like it fits perfectly, and I mean, there's no sock on it, but yeah, it just could have been a different colour or something. Although I say fit perfectly, Yeah, maybe it didn't fit perfectly. Right, 3 shots left. Let's go after some. Swinging good today, feeling it, loving the shape. And that's got to be massive. That is the best drive I've hit all year. That is phenomenal. Yes, could it go in? Last chance charge for the bag. Can you get fitted for this? That might be a bit of a negative with this club. You can go online, you can order it, all the specs are here which you've seen on the phone, but can you get fitted for it? Do you have to kind of go and try one? Where would you try one? Do any pro shops stock these? Guys, if your pro stocks these clubs, comment below and let me know, because I might come and try some different ones. And yeah. Another tee gone. Brilliant. They've got to be somewhere. T-pegs in this room just go absolutely everywhere. And you see, back onto the fitting kind of conversation, it's great that these are accessible. It's great you can get them. It's great that, let's be fair, even at $399, what's that in pounds? I'll put that up there now. It's still fairly cheap, isn't it? But can you get fitted for them? I wouldn't know where to start, to be fair. That's another one of those, just, yeah, not the best. One more. Tee's gone again, sound. I think it's fair to say we've eradicated one side of the golf course. So you know where that next drive's going, don't you? Oh yeah. Right, final drive with the Tour Edge Exotics EXS Pro. And I've enjoyed this, no matter what the numbers say. I know they're going to be pretty good because I felt really good over it today. But the head shape really does inspire me to kind of hit this hard, to get it moving right to left in the air. Everything I would want from a driver, being a kind of better player. Sort of. Two bad ones to finish on. I knew it was too good to be true. Right guys, that's 10 shots hit with the Tour Edge. I was going to say Callaway Epic Flash Sub-Zero then, because it looks that similar from this angle. With the Tour Edge Exotics EXS, not 220, but the Pro version. It says it there. How's it done? Let's take a look. Right guys, as always, we will start with dispersion and, well, I haven't shouted 4. I feel like if I keep it on the lines, that's like within the golf course. It's obviously not fairway, but there's a few decent ones in there. And actually, if I just aimed kind of right side, that might be okay. Clutching at straws, I know, but we'll look for positives. Definitely not going right there, are we? Which is a nice thing to see. It's always nice to favour a side of the golf course and not just see it kind of everywhere like a massive shell, which it has been at times. Again, how much of that's down to the club, sometimes I wonder why I even show you this, but yeah, feels comfortable looking down at it, and that helps me, like I said, feel like I can move it right to left in the air and try and hit it hard. What about the numbers? Now numbers, I'm going to show you all of these. Started off incredibly well. A couple of bad shots in there. Club head speeds all around kind of 107, 108-ish. Didn't register on there, which is quite worrying, but spin rates 28, 28, 29, 29, 36, 29. So not mega low, not like too low, which I have seen on some clubs this year. Again, totally depends how I'm swinging today. Averages, we're going to have 273 with a 277 total. Average club speed 107, ball speed 158, smash 148, and average spin 37. Now, to be fair, I'm going to take the last 2 out, primarily because I mean, they were just, yeah, not very good golf swings, and I feel like it's given us a bad representation. Even there, you see, it's around the 275 number, which I'm accustomed to, finishing 281. Swing speed hasn't changed much, spins come down to 3,000, but again, I think there are a couple of high ones in there that do account for that. So what do I think about the Tour Edge Exotics EXS Pro? Is it Exotics EXS Pro by Tour Edge? Love that it's also proud that it's assembled in the USA as well. I think that's fantastic. That's kept it from the EXS 220. Basically, all Tour Edge products are assembled in the USA. I like it. I like it a lot. I feel like I could game it easily, especially for the price. If I was in the market, I would want to try and get fitted for it. Maybe you can. I know I've said in the video that it would be difficult, but I'm sure there are places in the UK that will fit them. There'll definitely be places in the USA that will fit them. There's only 1,000 of them out there, so if you do want one, maybe act quick. I don't know how quick they'll sell. I managed to get one, quite lucky. Do you want to see this out on the golf course? Do you want to see it on the golf course? Do you want to see it head-to-head against the standard 220? Do you want to see it head-to-head against anything else? I'm very, very impressed with this. I think it's done exactly what it said, although it still spins pretty high for me. The numbers I can't really complain with. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Massively hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, why not hit that subscribe button below? Leave us a like if you did enjoy that. And apart from that, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.